Hey, hello, hello. Chat room, stream peeps. Welcome to Lumina League, week 5, I believe. Today, I have Arkma on comms with me, helping out.
Hello, everybody.
We have a few matches, so will be a bit longer than usual, kind of. But yeah, should be fun. Should be a fun watch. Hey, I think we can just get our first matches on, which will be Luvi and Aras. Luvi plays few characters. Luvi plays both Alco and Roa. So we'll see how this goes. Which one he picks. And Aras, known for the Hisui.
Sui slowly becoming a less and less common character, at least here stateside. I'm not sure what the EU interaction is with the characters, but very, very solid character in the sense that she has some good Abare options. She's got some pretty good range and has some really good setups off of Oki. I think the main issue with both potential characters in the head-to-head is that Arkwid probably just has the better rushdown and can be really difficult to find those mash out options. And then for Roa, it's like getting kind of out challenged at the mid range, and then also having to deal with equally good pressure. But at least if it's against a Roa, you have more opportunities to potentially be right on mash.
Yeah. He also has a DP on defense, right? It's a bit harder to buffer DPs and blocks done. You can get hit by lows. But you know, like, it gives you an option that like Hisui doesn't have, even though she has really good buttons.
Yep, you're very at risk in that pressure, whereas since both characters have an invincible style reversal, it can be really difficult to kind of keep them locked down in some situations, especially if you're running your pressure like solely off of staggers. You're a little too slow and immediately you get opened up by something.
Yeah, we'll see. We're just waiting on Eras. Luvi's already in the room. It seems like he'll be playing Alco though.
Alco is a very funny character. It's in the sense that you just have to know a lot of stuff to be able to block it all.
For sure.
And the number one thing will just be having just good confidence in your defense. I think she tears apart anyone with like a lot of second guessing. At least if the Alco is playing fast enough on their pressure, you really have to be committal to what you're doing. Otherwise, you might get caught up in a lot of pain, honestly. But I think it's a matchup that probably gives Hisui a lot more opportunities to kind of play the zone game. The biggest issue on the far game is, though Hisui has the benefit of having item toss, Luvi has the ability to call it out with 6BC if need be.
Yeah.
You just gotta have the reactions for it. I'll be interested to see where each player kind of pilots the neutral in the early game.
We'll see. Aras seems to be I'm pretty sure he is awake.
It's like what, like 6 or 7 over there?
So Aras has a flipped. Okay, he said give me a minute. His PC is okay. All good.
Okay.
His work schedule is like kind of early. I think he starts at like 3 a.m. or something.
Ooh, he must be like a baker or something. He's probably cooks.
Yeah, so he goes to bed when he comes back from work, or takes a nap. So sometimes he does be sleeping, but he is awake. His PC is probably having issues. He should be here in a minute though. Worst case I can have Rasta because since Luvi's playing twice anyways. We'll see. Alright, I haven't really been looking at chat. Hold on, let me peep chat. No way, Arkma's getting on.
Mayhaps. If we're just waiting.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna get Rasta then.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll get Rasta. We'll get the roll. I'm being asked to move people earlier. It's crazy. But you know, wink, wink. Okay, bro. Alright, yeah. So we'll be seeing Rolla Alco seems. I'm surprised Luvi's actually going for the Alco against the Rolla, but it should be an interesting match. Actually,
I could see this being a little awkward for both players in the sense that they both have those linear IADs, but they also have a standing low as their fastest button, so they might not be able to catch it immediately if they don't have their proper reactions for mashing the right buttons.
Yeah, for sure. And Aura pressure can definitely be scary for Alco, since she has to maybe commit more to spending meter sometimes.
I can't believe it's Sonic the Hedgehog on my screen.
No way. Alright.
Oh, tried to match on the 5C, but the charge wasn't in effect. Gonna get those clash frames and send you right to the corner. All right, let's see how much Rasta can handle the Alco pressure. So setting up regular orbs. And we're out of there. Okay,
yeah,
very well done.
Not holding it. BC on the safe jump makes it out. Playing a bit of neutral, the jump backs, but it's gonna catch him with the low, the two-way.
Rasta really do be playing Sonic the Hedgehog. He did not stay on the ground for more than half a second.
Rasta do be running. Bit of stagger pressure. Shielding
catches the backdash.
Oh.
And manages to get to the other side. I don't think the starter will do as much damage as maybe something like a 2C, but just going for something consistent.
Yeah, probably. Maybe he was a bit afraid of the 2C whiffing and not hitting in time. But he's gonna find
Slight delay on the laser. Okay, that's big. Finds the JA. It was gonna have a good jump out there from Luvi. Rasta looked like things were kind of going out of whack on that pressure.
Real Oki.
Oh no, shield! That's going to hurt.
It's probably killed
and
with
the
the
throw.
Second bar. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I don't know what Rasta was exactly going for. I think he just maybe thought the orb would not hit.
It's possible.
Yeah.
It's always like a little bigger than you expect, so if you're like in between them, but you're like, you think there's enough space, it's like, oh, I'll be perfectly fine to just like mash here.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Louis finds the hit.
Oh my gosh, just in time off the IAD, finding that JC, but not able to finish.
The drop? Louis gonna get his turn back, set up the orb, run a bit of pressure.
Gets caught blocking high on the orb into the immediate low, but we don't got these. There's the open up low. I think you could do more than enough damage to kill here. Should just need the 3-bar.
Oh, unfortunate drop though. Another drop from Luvi as well.
At what point are these drops going to be unfortunate and expected? We gotta be for real.
Okay, yeah, you might be onto something.
Nice 6C. That was a very good reaction. Because a lot of times when you're doing like clash interactions and you started with a low, you'll probably keep 2 held. And Rasta recognized that immediately, able to go right into 6C, which does put him slightly airborne.
Yeah. Completely avoids any low that Luvi goes for then after.
There you go. Finds the hit. MDs to be sure. And this is a nice chunk of damage.
Oh,
are we resetting?
You know, you kind of gotta respect it, right? We've been dropping.
No.
Maybe resetting when, you know. There's a vision.
Okay, well, okay, good pickup. I guess it kind of depends. I think the only person I have ever respected for going for a reset that I was for sure knew it wasn't a drop is Made in Heaven. Because it is an integral part of the game plan.
Yeah.
And you know it's only gonna happen like once in a set. But good Rasta cleaned it up near the end there. Was starting to take away that third round, even with a few weirder drops. And it'll be on Luvi to try and clean it up there, because you're getting the good hits. It's just you're following a similar pattern to Rasta and just not quite finishing.
Yeah, both of them getting the hits, starting their pressure, but unfortunately, whenever they find it, they can't just finish it up into Oki. Rasta's been cleaning up a bit more, going for the left, right. Oh, messes up the
Messed
IAD.
up the IAD, yeah. Then no punish. But Luvi's still able to get out and get a good damaging combo here. Should be, what, 3.9? Yeah. Almost 4.
Yeah. Very nice. Oh, with side B
Missed
twice.
I think I respect that for the idea that if Rasta had IAD like any quicker, that second 5B hit.
Yeah.
Oh, but I don't like that one. Yeah, the Roa guy, he probably gonna IAD at you. And that's just kind of a gamble at that range, because 2C will hit. It's just they have to be on the ground. Alright, safe jump. Stays high. Another throw. And it goes low this time. That's very tricky.
Yeah, a bit late on the fuzzy block. Gonna be in the corner. Oh, double overhead.
Oh, we drop those. Pick it back up on the tech. Here you go, 214C. And you're not guessing for game unless you get hit.
Yeah, one throw is not enough. Very nice bait from Luvi. Has a chance to bring it back.
Oh, go, just lets it drop there. No meter conversion.
Oh.
Another one.
Dodges the 2B.
And we get the left-right Oki off of this. I respect the MD, and you're getting opened up for shield and low. Yeah, both players getting so much off of IAD. I'm genuinely surprised neither of them started trying to wall that out.
Yeah, no high shields really into those IADs. Kind of just either holding them or even predicting a low and panicking with low shield. Ending up getting punished for it. Oh, the needle anti-air? Finds the hit, hits the Oki. Left, right? Very nice backdash from Luvi, but it's gonna get caught on the stagger with the 2C.
EX Ender on the DP. Messes up, was trying to do probably 5A into the jump. Maybe it just wasn't expecting the 5A to hit.
Yeah. It's a bit tricky because you have to slightly delay on Roa with the 5A, and you can't do it really instant.
That's okay. It's making a kind of awkward situation for Luvi as well. Gets him to panic.
Yeah,
and now potentially set life for us for Luvi here. And I need to figure out a way to turn this tide, because Rasta's looking really sharp now.
60.
Oh no, gets caught low.
Oh, very nice. Finds the full Biko. We don't drop these. Yes, sir.
Nice blocks from Rasta. Oh, IED shield? You're crazy.
There's a vision.
No, I respect the vision. I respect the hustle.
Alright.
We're heating out. Clashes in. Great Hyro reaction from Rasta. Gonna take away that meter. But the forward tech calling out the feint on the tackle.
Yeah, zero fear from Luvi. Gets punished. Goes for the 4BC setup. Doesn't quite work out. The fuzzy jump JA.
I wonder if that was an attempt to go to Gatling instead of trying to do laser. Luvi stayed super tight, so it made it really awkward. And there it is again, attempted lightning. Luvi able to close the distance and snuff it out. And this should be a hard knockdown with your laser. We got it.
Safe jump, yup. Still has the orbs, but the BC
Great
shield.
BC.
Yeah, very delayed. Luvi not ready for it at all.
There we go. Gets the other side. Great blocks. And finds the backdash into the gunshots. There we go. Just needed to warm up a little bit. We're getting those conversions. But no orb pop. Oh no, this is huge.
Rasta.
We're gonna get it set up into heat, or are we just gonna let it rock? I think we're gonna let it rock.
Yo, we're gonna take the safe jump. We have 2 bars.
And it gets caught mashing. The forward tech not caught either, but you're still in the block string. 214C, I'm nice. Do it again? No. I like the DPN there, just to like feint not using the rest of your bar. But now Rasta on the back foot.
Gotta be
Good
careful.
heat.
Yo.
And tried to play it patiently, but Luvi, good air positioning to just avoid out the 5A poke. Not gonna be enough to kill. Actually, maybe with MD that could have built the second bar,
Yeah,
but the
if
air
you
unblockable off a drag down J2C. Gonna set up the air unblockable and Rasta. Gonna open Luvi up and win the set 3-0.
Yeah, that was a really nice J2C from Rasta, recognizing the position, getting a bit lucky with the air unblockable even.
Yeah, you don't really see like an interaction from Roa like that where J2C becomes like part of the block string.
Yeah.
So it was an awkward situation for all involved.
Yeah, Luffy woke up a bit late, perhaps, but he still has another set.
Are we gonna keep Luvi in?
We're keeping
Okay.
Luffy in. I mean, Arsa does also have a double set.
All right, Hisui time.
I got my mods running the predictions for me. Hype. This work for me. We take this. Alright.
Here we go. We're shooting lasers. We're wasting that meter immediately.
Yeah, but Luffy finds the jump in with the JA. Is a bit too respectful of the zoning. Just gonna whiff.
Awkward. Yeah, it's an awkward hit on that first laser. Luffy not ready to get the full confirm, and now Araz going to be the one to get started with a nice bit of damage. Throw, okay. Another one.
Strike though.
We're strike throwing.
Yup. Street Fighter?
It's oh no, not ready for the side switch. Raz, I don't think can kill off this 236C.
Yeah.
Drops the combo in the air. And Luffy feeling the need to heat out and try and make this round recoverable. Not going to cash it out into meter.
Oh.
Big 3BC. I've been seeing that move more and more from Alcos lately. It's starting to clock on people. It hurts.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow, the
Rushy.
bait out for the 6BC? What a comeback in that round. Oh my goodness.
Maybe they're all call out. Finding the shield A. No moondive for both sides though. Aras does have 4 bars, but it's gonna get hit by the overhead. Alright, we popped the ult. Oh, baits the low shield as well.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts a ton. Yeah, I would say the mood deficit here is more in Luvi's favor for the sole fact that like Hisui can kind of rely on that for like a bare, and just to get out of the corner if they can't find a mash out. But
Yeah.
a bad heat from Luvi on the dustpan means as Araz is just gonna get a chance to just run some good Hisui pressure.
Alright, we just get out though. We shield the safe jump. Make it out. Oh, the 5C just
no.
barely.
They're just too far away. And Luvi landing with throw was maybe trying to do an air throw, but it still would have been 2+.
Alright, we're setting up the bentos. Just
Good
DPs.
DP. Just
Okay.
called out that it was a slightly less safe version of the Oki. No safe jump involved, and you are blown up.
Yeah, Luffy taking game 1. Alright, 2BC doesn't quite work. Aras finds the item toss. Gonna get the 2B. Oh, tries to adjust the combo. Unfortunately, doesn't quite work out for him. Stuck in the corner now. Plus frames from Luvi. Finds the 2C. The orb pop, unfortunately.
We got some weird Okies going on. I like the stone hat there from Miraz, and the use of MD to stabilize what would have been a very awkward situation. Gonna get a nice bit of damage off the 3BC starter. Oh, there's that ID shield again, but this time Luvi able to just wait it out.
Mash out with the 2BC. Oh.
Oh no, we are stuck in this corner.
He's a bit too plus there to jump with an air button.
That second overhead gets you this time. Very fast buttons. And that hurts. Luvi going on a run now. Nice air throw on the round start.
Item toss for the plus frames. Oh, it's gonna get caught by the 5C trying to air dash in. We're gonna put him cross up break. Just goes for the safe jump. No reaction to
And
the
the heat as well. That's a little scary. Great to see though. The spacing absolutely perfect. And we're gonna get a full on cash out here. 5.3. Very nice.
Set up the dust, but it's gonna get caught by the J. No conversion from Luvi though. Not ready to confirm it.
Oh, delayed B counter. Could have been blown up for it, but gets the hit. Unfortunately, that is B counter. It doesn't really get you much more in the scrap. And Luvi gonna take right back that control. And here's the orbs. MD's through. Finds another B counter. Unfortunately, immediate mash from Luvi is gonna find home. And you're guessing.
Yeah.
No cut edge on the heat again. But Luvi just gonna strut right back up and say, you don't get this health.
Yeah, just run out his heat. Get the plus frames as well to keep the pressure going.
Nice 5C of bar A.
Very nice.
Gonna stop the bleeding.
Luvi trying to go
But the economy is it's looking rough right now. Very little moon, no meter on Araz's side, but Luvi not much better. Got one bar, gets the fatal, but no confirm.
Help. Shield. I'm in the corner. Get me out. Alright, save jump from Luvi. MDs. Just tries to stone hat.
Oh no. The stone hat. Oh, it's bleak. It's not looking good. Luvi now checking for heat.
Oh,
and there it is. Very nice. Jumped just above it to not get caught. And that's going to be a nice confirm. Luvi up 2 now. Just some good awareness. And was just very determined to check it. And as Hisui, now that you've used your MD and you only have the heat left, that's just kind of your only way to get off.
Yeah, especially out of pressure like Alco's, where she just keeps it so tight. Makes it very hard for you to mash.
And I think the worst part was you knew the orb was like off screen, but because of the positioning, we're like, is that actually going to hit me though?
Yeah, for sure. But Luvi gonna get started with the throw. Shield A will get punished. Are we dropping? It's okay. Araz gets to pick up on with that. Gonna take his left right.
Yep, gonna go right into that air throw. Left, right, high, low. Goes into throw on the other side.
On the fatal. On the low shield. Should be enough to kill.
Oh, for sure. You're going to probably use 2 bar. No, we're actually going to finish with 236C, and that's not going to be enough to kill. One more Oki. And can't catch that in time. Okay, that's a perfectly fine trade.
Yeah. All calculated. He wanted to bait the bar for the DP. Surely. Works out for him anyways. Luvi though. Getting rid of zoning on, setting up the orbs, jumps in with the 2C. Yeah, a bit of spaghetti, a bit of drops. But Araz finds the hit off of that. Makes it out of the corner.
Nice air throw. I really thought Araz had gotten to the other side, but Luvi was still able to find it. Gonna try and turn the tide of the game.
Yeah, one extra hit, but the 6 BC mash. No fear from Araz. Very nice blocks, just being careful. Doesn't get in time to punish the J-Charge C. Are we gonna find the heat? Use up all those resources.
There's an orb rapidly approaching my location. I don't know how to handle this.
Help me.
Potentially set point now for Luvi. Just needs to secure one more round. Great match there on the 2B.
Yeah, Luvi a bit dire on resources. I was a bit
Oh no,
capitalizing
doesn't
on
get
it.
the launcher. And the dustpan doesn't connect.
Meaty 236, MDs. This was a
Yeah,
shield.
heat.
Yeah.
Or good shield. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was going to catch. Great 3BC, catches the jump in. And we're going to go to the air. Finish that off with 236C, hard knockdown. Oh my gosh, that was so tight. Tries it again. Great jump out. Unfortunately for Luvi, gets caught on the landing.
Yeah, Nara's gonna bring it back. 2-1. Still in this. Still has a chance. How does Araz always do the right wake up MD move? Looking at the screen, I think. But yeah, finds the item toss. Gonna find the 2C. Nice pick up from Araz. We'll be playing a bit aggressive.
Oh my god, I love the charge. That was sick. Another one. Oki.
Yo, Street Fighter. Oh, it manages to jump out even though Araz went for the 2A. Not quite correct on the meaty timing.
No, just a little too late to find that 2B. I don't know if that was just off a block stun, but Raz had such a good setup. And now it might just fall apart. Oh, I was expecting a 6BC to catch the backdash. But Raz going to just run in, try and take that space. We're seeing some good 4BC usage.
A bit too many drops though. Still has a chance. Both players, one throw could kill.
I want to keep the block string. There's the heat from Raz. Throws the projectiles.
Oh, and the 2B
Wow.
anti-air.
I think that only hit because Luvi was at the very end of the air dash.
Yeah. Doesn't always hit, but he was so low. Raz managed to find the hit, and there's the 2B on the landing.
Yeah, just gonna have to go into launcher, into air throw.
Oh no, he
Finds the 236C meter. Okay.
Oh,
that's
baits the
big.
fuzzy. Yeah.
No, it was an awkward connection on the hit. It was like a weird mid-ish range in the air, so the explosion didn't like send up properly, I think.
Yeah. A bit rough to confirm, and it's not going to be stuck in the corner because of
Oh,
it.
what a jump out. Able to call out that 63-8 perfectly.
It's okay. Gonna take him to the other corner.
MDs tries to backdash a potential explosion, but gets caught. This might be enough to kill. No, we're gonna finish that with air throw.
Yeah, I need a bit more trades with the 6BC. If he doesn't manage to actually get the hit. But
Stagger 5A, that does will catch it trying to match out in such a tense situation. Luvi once again on set point, finds 2BC at the start, and just charges him for the throw.
Oh, and it's gonna find the double overhead as well. Take Araz all the way to the corner. In a bit of a rough spot, no MD. Does have 4 bars on hand though.
Good blocks.
Holding down the fort. I respect it.
Oh no, but was expecting the explosion or maybe a 2C. But Luvi goes high, and you have one more chance at life here. And there's the throw. Perfect to end off the set. Luvi winning 3-1.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, it just do be how it be sometimes when Alco's got you in the corner. It hurts.
Alright. Next up, we will have Rasta again. We'll be playing against Zarbox. Yeah, I mean, very nice set. Very well played from both. I mean, we still got some spaghetti here and there. You know, happens.
Yeah, it's not so easy. You can just like throw the spaghetti in the dishwasher to be clean. You gotta properly clean that. You gotta boil the water. You gotta make sure it's nice and hot. You gotta get it to al dente. And it takes time, takes effort. But that's why we do the things we do here. We give ourselves those experience under the highest bit of pressure to get it clean.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, let's see. So we got Rasta versus Zarbox. It actually also has 2 games today. Got a few people with 2 games.
So CL Roa is it's pretty even Stevens. Like CL theoretically covers more range, but I think Roa has just like the slightly better neutral range, just with how fast lasers can be.
Yeah, his needle.
For the most part, CL should like do pretty well with Hyro relative to Roa, but it's still pretty even if it's a little slower. The main thing I think Roa has is the closer range, range. His longer limbs can make certain interactions kind of awkward. And his block string is a lot harder for CL to get out of than it is for Roa to get out of a lot of CL stuff.
Yeah.
And so that'll be the biggest factor to see if Zarbox can properly lock down Rasta, or if Rasta can just kind of keep Zarbox in the corner for the whole game. Tries it to be there. Great stagger from Rasta. It should be a hard knockdown with the DP.
Try other side. Just go for the shield. Very nice. There's the RPS as well. Going for a bit of staggers. Backdash from Rasta.
You tried to fall JV on Roa Valdemjong? Nah, the 2C. 2C, I'm nice. Get low profiled. Great 2-2B though. Yep, and there's that range.
Yeah.
Like 214B comes out really quick. The issue is the travel time. Roa doesn't really worry about that as much because the whole laser comes out.
Yeah.
So in those situations, you just have to be ready as the CL player to just immediately Hyro if you see those lasers even start up. You're going to be staring at that guy and understanding every little bit of his arm gesturing. Block string gets opened up low on the second part of 6C.
Stuck in the corner. I take the safe jump. Rasta has 2 bars. Goes for the mash, but the shield from Rasta.
But drops it. No pickup there available for Zarbox. You just gotta hold this. The 214C gets opened up, but wasn't confident. Oh no, you tried to challenge after your BC counter. It's flush. It's not looking good. It's looking, it is giving bleak.
It's giving bleak. Still got time to, adjust.
Oh, for sure. In a matchup like this as well, the biggest thing will just come with how you adapt to the opponent. And I think to just start off for Zarbox, you got a good idea of where Rasta wanted to, for the most part, do those block strings. And then it's just going to be picking those better options in the neutral to just not get taken advantage of.
Yeah, for sure. And then Zarbox starting off, getting the hits on these Okis. Starting off this pressure. Air dash, finds the throw. Safe jump.
Nice call out there. The delay on the 5C, just a little too much.
Yeah, very nice smash for the 2B. Gonna put him. Oh.
We're heating? Oh, dangerous though. Didn't actually get it to confirm. You're out of there. You're fine. Where is the 6BC, Zarbox? Where is my J6BC? You could have had that man dead to rights.
Oh, no J6BC. It might be bleak.
That's okay. You can still bring this down. I like the weight. Stayed in the air for as long as possible with that extra jump. This will be enough to kill.
Yeah, it doesn't even need the bar. And Zarbox takes the round. No Moon Drive though. Looking a bit bleak on Moon.
It should be okay. I don't think CL even needs it too much. Like, as long as you have the sliver, it's pretty good. And if you're playing a little more mobile, then it should be good. Unfortunate, no super jump there after the keys to find the J6BC. The spacing can be a little specific if you're not able to truly find it. Like I think it would have been like a super small like delay before the J6BC.
Yeah.
But Zarpok's looking a bit better, trying to play a little more mobile.
Rasta going for
Oh,
the air throw,
no.
gets punished on the landing, but no pickup from Zarpox.
Oh, slight drop there on the 5C, but that's okay. Can run that block string and waits it out. Doesn't want to use the meter. What a great Rising JA. Oh my gosh. That's going to be fatal. This should be more than enough to kill with the second bar if you want to use it.
It looks like it's ending, yeah. Use all you can. Rasta evening up the rounds, 1 round apiece. Right. Playing a bit of a runaway game. Zoning with the keys. Trying to play outside of the needle range. But tries to go in. It's very risky there. Oh, the Rising J though from Rasta. Gonna find the fatal. Get the full pickup as well. Left, right. Other side. Just goes for the DP, very nice. Recognizes there's no whiff. 5A or 2A. Oh, we're going for the unblockable. Okay. We're being daring today. We're trying things. Just to catch the Rising.
Catches the backdash. Good confirming to the 623. Because you're near the corner, you're going to get a full pickup for this. And that gives... No, it doesn't give you MD back. You need one more super.
One more super.
Oh no, cancel this time! Yeah, we're backing up. And gets caught trying to halo out. A little too close for that 4BC. 4BC probably the one move that's really scary to mess around with halo. Wow! What a 2B.
We got these?
Nice, simple confirm into the keys at the end. Zarpok's fighting back. Yeah, no, I think one bad habit I can have as a CL player is I'm not like as daring in this matchup. I'll try and like go for certain things that I think will work, but I'm too nervous to immediately match because I get so smothered.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, that was a very good 2B. Recognized like immediately the hesitation on that 5A and said, no, I'm taking my turn.
Yep. It's my time to shine.
All right, there's your hard knockdown. Tries to find the throw. Great mash out from Zarpox. Unfortunately, not able to get another hit off of it. And we cannot chicken block that, I fear. It is not the best trying to challenge it. Left, right.
Other side.
Goes the other side, but holds the shield. Kind of awkward shielding those normals. Another one.
Yep, we're playing
Do it
Street Fighter.
again. He tried to do it again.
Yeah, I respect it. Lucky.
Now, are we gonna heat here? Low-key, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna run that pressure.
We're gonna play Street Fighter.
Life in your hands. Tries to hit
5A.
back after, but no 3C.
Yeah, very unfortunate. You could technically OS that with like 2A, 1C. If they do shield B, you get the 3C. Well, unfortunately, just went for the 5A. Didn't quite work out for him. Cost him the round. Rasta gonna be starting his pressure a bit.
There you go. What are we doing here? JB or JC?
GC.
Here's my block string. Great fuzzy match there with the 5A. We got the confirms. No, we can't quite find the key there. It's a little awkward. I think just recognized I did like all the 5 buttons. Now I gotta find a way to work like 2B into this.
Yo.
Backing up. Oh no!
Gonna get punished.
Oh,
No confirmed though
but
from Rasta.
that's okay.
Drops the combo. We still have a chance.
Gets the heat on the 6C. No MD. Good air throw. Oh my gosh! Catches the mash attempt.
Oh,
Yeah, that was just a string of. You have the right idea. Unfortunately, it doesn't all go together. If that makes sense. It's just like a little too late. Timing's just a slightly off. Row of Aldamjong, and now Ross is up 2-1. It's still though, it's not like these wins are coming easy.
Yeah.
It's Zarpox is very much fighting for it.
Very hard fought wins for sure. And Zarpox still could turn the tables around. Very close games. Coming to the last interaction. We're playing with the zoning a bit. Goes for the MD to 2B to punish.
Oh, we're just a little too late on some of these timings. I like the use of 2BC.
The air shield.
Okay, Rasta gonna take advantage now. At least get a block string going. Dang, we're seeing a lot of these B counters coming in from Rasta. It may be in Zarpox's best interest, instead of trying to continue, maybe to like just do like a fuzzy jump. And just see maybe where Rasta goes after. Great stagger there, beats out the 2B.
Yeah, Rasta. Gonna need one more hit, one more clean hit. Tries to go
Oh
for the
no, the pointing emoji. Yeah, we're out of there. We haloing.
Yup.
Nice fatal.
I get the full pick up.
Yeah, very nice amount of damage there mid screen.
Safe jump.
And the DP reaction after the MD, very nice.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta be ready for it.
Yeah, there just wasn't enough time to keep a meaty going so that the DP just couldn't get out. So Zarpox just kind of had to gamble there. Good going to the Hyro there. The hit a little awkward. And gets caught trying to fuzzy mash out again.
Yeah. Gonna get the full pick up. Gets the wall bounce as well to 2cc. 4.1k.
Nice mash out.
Oh, the rising JA.
He's so good at that. Just good recognition of a desire from Zarpox's side to just jump like kind of dangerously. Okay, just gonna go for throw. Okay, you know what? That was really tricky. Recognize that there was a gap in between Rasta and the corner to take advantage. And now we're out of there. Good blocks in the air, didn't commit. No punish.
No punish? What are we doing?
Oh, hold up, let him cook. Okay, doesn't have enough time to get into the level 3. Doesn't try in 2B or 3C on the dump down.
Yeah, messes up with the 5B, but is gonna be able to shield out. Builds up that moon drive. It's gonna get
We
hit
got
though.
crossed up by the janky leg. We should have enough to kill here. There it is. Good recognition of needing to build the meter, and the moon skill giving just enough. Rasta gonna win 3-1.
All right. Alright. So we will be having a CL mirror.
CL in my mirror right now.
The CL in the mirrors.
This mirror is very funny. Both characters just have really funny stuff to play around.
Yeah.
But I feel like because they're both very obtuse and very silly and very funny, and they oftentimes just kind of boil down to we're just gonna kind of rush each other just so we can rush this pressure. We're not really gonna do too many like flippity dips.
No flippity
And if they
dips.
are, it's like one or the other. It never ends up being both CLs doing the same thing like that. Alrighty, so we got Kasurio on the right with the pink hair, and we got Zarpox on the left with the white and black fit. Alright, find the heat hit, and they keep the pressure going. Finds that in aerial. Good confirms. What are we doing? JB? No, tries to go for the throw, but that's okay. We're plus. Oh, this should be a good amount of damage with that 3BC starter. Even with that, not starter, just in the combo. The starter was a little weak. Unfortunately, drops it. Maybe just didn't have the proper combo in their head. Gonna give Kasurio a chance to fight back.
EU's most played matchup. Perhaps.
Some people have been saying this. Good 2-on-4C ender there. Did everything needed to make sure it hard knockdown. Oh my gosh. It's our box just kind of waiting, trying to just identify a potential weakness in this block string. Gets caught by the throw. Do we have these? Oh, we might have these.
Sorry,
I gotta write this down. This is doing tons of damage. Oh.
Commentator jinx?
Oh.
Oh. No.
I'm not sure what part of that dropped, but it definitely wasn't pretty. You're gonna lose the round off a drop like that. Could have maybe kept it a little more safe. And now Zarpox up the round. We're running that pressure. Big fatal JA.
Yup, gonna find the full pickup as well. Get the corner damage going, and we're gonna drop though on the
I
6C.
think needed 2B to make that connect first. Just a little awkward to just go raw into 6C because it does take a second to connect.
Yeah. Oh,
What? 2B anti-air? The first time in the history?
hold on, this point might be broken.
Nah, that was 100% gap.
That's crazy. All right.
Nice backdash in the air.
Yup,
And that should be enough to kill.
Doesn't even need the meter spent. Even up the rounds, one apiece.
Tries to backdash keys, and we're talking about the getting hit by command grab. The funnier part is getting hit by backdash keys because you're not expecting to get hit on your backdash by any other character. All right, we're doing some air jousting right now.
Yup.
Back into ye olde times. Oh, there it is. Zarbox has the reaction for those B counters, just doing the wrong button. We switched that to a 3C, and you're cooking. Oh, no. Tried to 2-2C the landing.
Oh?
And that makes sense, because 2-2C is going to be faster than doing Hyro.
Yeah.
The issue is it was just a little too late.
Zarbox trying to go for the optimal. Unfortunately, drops it. Oh, the drop from Syria. It's going to be...
Oh, this is going to kill. You are... No, you need to keep it simple.
The Stone Hat?
Tries to 2BC out. Runs to the other side of the stage. Tries to strike throw or tick throw. Good heat there from Zarbox. Gonna turn the tables around. You're really gonna... You actually are going to lose this round. Well, not enough. Wasn't able to cancel into the super early enough for the level 1.
Just to beat the heat.
Okay, counter heat. We're out of there. Good dash. Fear. Good jump away on the throw.
Oh, very risky. Finds the hit though. Gets the block going. Zarbox had
Nice
MD.
catch. Yeah, Kazurio not with it. Not able to cancel. This is going to be a good chunk of damage, but I don't think you kill off of this. You need one more counter.
You play the
Gets
runaway?
caught trying to throw. Was maybe expecting that little gap there to be a chance to find it, or maybe even attack. But it was just a stagger. Zarbox up 1. Let this be a lesson to please just have the combo that you can do when your opponent has like 0 health to just find the confirm.
See, usually Cassirio doesn't drop those, I'd say. This is kind of like uncharacteristic.
I think my thing is if you've already done the heavy lifting of getting the opponent's health bar that low,
Yeah.
you should just keep it super simple. It's like when we mash 2B in situations like that, where you're like, oh, I'm just going to win the Clash War now. You just got to go for the simple stuff. Nice 2-2C. That was a very good reaction.
Yeah, wins out on that shield interaction. Gonna find the 2B though from Zarbox. Bit of a drop.
Gets the catch. Not able to find the other 2 keys, but better than doing that than doing like delay Hyro. But you are dead. No, you're not.
Yeah, it doesn't connect off of the air dash JB. Still went for
Yeah,
it.
because the air dash JB, the scaling is just a little worse.
Yeah.
What a catch on the Halo. Wait, can you can't build the meter to kill here, but this is gonna do a chunk.
Right. Guess for game though.
60. Okay, not gonna keep it plus. That is not plus, but that's okay.
Fine.
There was enough respect from Zarbox's side that Kazurio manages to just kind of take advantage of the situation.
Yeah, just wait. Zarbox probably expecting the 236A. Oh, we're dropping.
With 2A? Are we trying to reset, or we cooking up
I think
something
it's a drop.
devious?
I think it's a drop.
All right, Kyoki, we shield those. Nothing after though, and Zarbox can just 2C this.
This combos. No? This
Oh
doesn't combo. My
no!
fault.
I have respect going for the 214C because you would have still been able to MD into 236BC if it did enough damage. But at least now you get to keep your meter, and you have a good advantage going.
Oh,
You have a good
Hitting
advantage
key.
for the rest of the round.
yeah, isn't Moondrive? They're a bit low on health. Gonna find that 2A though. No low block.
Yeah, there was a slight bit of hesitation from Zarbox. And this is going to hard knockdown. What are we doing? JB? And gets caught mashing low.
Yup.
Was thinking there was going to be time to continue the pressure.
No Moondrive for Zarbox though, gonna get caught by the low after blocking the JB. Send him to the corner.
Nice stagger there on that 2A. And that is going to be another hard knockdown. Very nice. 4.5 off that confirm.
Broken damage. Come on, please say.
Oh
please
no, but missed the IAD, JB.
Yeah, and this time Zarbox gonna find the punish. Just goes for safe jump, empty low. Xeria not fuzzy matching.
Potential gets for game here. Goes
Yeah.
for key. Good BC out. Just says, I'm not respecting this. And you
The
keep it
JB.
simple. Please keep it simple.
Yeah, okay.
Go kick good.
Got those.
I'm about to stress that the rest of the match. That first game got me super stressed out.
Don't drop combos, don't drop combos. Do easy.
Oh, because that's even something you'll hear in like sports. Like sometimes you just got to keep it simple if you know like you have the confirm to get in.
Yeah.
And
sometimes you gotta
it's
shoot the
just a
ball.
good lesson to have.
Yeah.
But we're getting into it now. This is the time early on. You can go for some of the flashier stuff, the heavy hitting damage, because it'll add up. Okay. Is this gonna connect?
Oh,
Oh, let it drop. Maybe just messed up the Rekka.
probably just didn't get his last hit of Rekka. Still
That's
has
gonna be your
that
hard
advantage.
knockdown.
Yeah. Look, Xeria does have him in the corner. Yup. Come on,
Yeah, that's a move you get maybe once.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not finishing our food.
What are we
Yeah,
doing?
they're-
Okay. The first reactive command grab of the day. See, we've had
Yeah, I'll
a
be
few
100%.
sets.
I don't react to that shit either.
We've had a few
I don't play enough
sets-
people who do it.
Yeah, we had a few sets where like a lot of command grabs are just going off because we have like 4 CLs in the league,
Yeah.
and we've had a few sets where like command grab is just always hitting. So you know we've come to the propaganda that command grab is unreactable. So
You have the ability to react, but it's like, am I though? Which is very different from the other command grabs in this game, which are like, I actually just can't react to this because it is 0.
they need
Nice
it.
wait.
Actually, Coma doesn't. Oh, the command
That's what
grab
I'm
from
saying.
Zarbox. Yup, we're going for
That'll
the
be
optim.
nice. Do we have these? Oh, we got these. And that'll
Yo.
actually hard knockdown because of the whiff key. So
Yeah.
even though it was like really high, because that key whiffs, it sets up the hard knockdown. I know that's not the
Dude.
technical term, but yeah.
Yeah.
No! Oh,
Oh,
OTG?
OTG?
No,
Doesn't
not
quite
enough.
kill, but the throw.
Because Oreo maybe just was like, oh, this does kill me. And you like put your
Yeah.
hand off the controller for a second, wipe your eye, and it's like, oh, I lived.
Wait, hold on. I'm
Shit.
kind of alive.
Yeah.
I kind of got health going on. Let me lock in. But then unfortunately, Zarbox will find the throw. 2-1.
just immediately matching 2-2B. It's like, yeah, I'd die for this, but like, what if though?
Yo.
What a dive. That was a very nice round start. Trade, unfortunately for Zarbox, but like, it was a good opener. See if Kasurio can change this up. Nice JB starter. A little flaily in the air, so not able to get the full pickup on the ground.
Stone hat, unfortunately,
Oh,
jailed by the
We're gonna
JV.
enter the rap. Yeah, right. We're gonna enter the rapid beat. I like that.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Shield
That
Beal,
B
same
counter
side. Yup.
just said I'm not working anymore. B counter machine not working.
I don't want to go to the other side. I'll stay in the corner. Tries to go for the 2-2
Oh no
beam.
punish! All right, Zarfox trying to work a little bit of pressure going into this. You're already using your MD. You want to get something out of it. Fortunately, with the 5B, Kasurio
Yeah.
able to jump over and find the JB. Looking strong. Oh, what a fatal J.
Nice air to air. Finds the J6BC. Gonna get the full pickup.
Does a nice chunk of damage there, even with a few JAs in the starter.
Oh, gonna find the fuzzy.
That was a great pickup. I'm surprised the 5B hit.
5V do be big. It's actually surprisingly the hitbox of it. It's surprisingly
It goes
high.
surprisingly high, but like it also kind of tightens up too. So it's just kind of it's weird in some of those
Yeah,
interactions.
I see. Alright, we're gonna keep up the pressure.
Okay, nice way. Actually caught the startup of the second Rekka, so was able to get a full punish for this. Okay, so you're gonna try and stop the bleeding. Finds the low.
Yeah, tries to go for the high shield, doesn't quite work out for him. Gonna be a lot of damage.
And that was the reset. It was a little too high.
Yeah.
And that'll just kill. Just cash it out. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that is CL has like 2 of those off of 214C that she can do. So that one in the corner, working it into the throw. You knew it was a reset. Yeah, that's what you got for teching in the air. It is what it is. The other one is you do it mid-screen, and you do 214C and have it jump. And instead of going for throw, you try and follow with like 22A.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I don't think I've seen anyone else do that except for me, and I've only done it like on a very few circumstances outside of friendlies. But it is something you can look for.
Alright, Zarpax looking at the first hit. Saw the pressure. Keep it going. Keys, infinite pressure.
Oh, no 2-2. Just opting to try and chase in the air. Zarpax getting to keep the offense going. Still using the moon, though, so at least you're getting some meter for your trouble.
Oh, it's gonna find the hit as well. Drops combo, though.
Alright, we're strike throwing. Oh, no. Gets caught low shielding.
Oh.
That's the scariest part of that CL pressure is because you're so used to them working the 5C, 4C immediately, you might be just like, okay, I'll like shield it high. But at like a certain point, you start getting, okay, they're like not doing 5C and they're just looping it back into 2C. So let me shield low. And then they 5C you, and that hits high if you charge it.
It's bleak. Zero in the corner. Doesn't find the 2C. Manages to jump out. Throwing a bit of keys. Zero not managing to get in. Help! How do you get in on this character?
Nice high row. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just called out the delay. And that Zarpax will continue pressing.
Yeah.
And beat out the 623C attempt. And now it's going to be a hard knockdown. Consirio not in the most comfortable position, though, with that help. That was sick. Oh, and we're going to do the fun confirm off the 2C.
Oh, messes
Never
up,
mind.
though.
You're dead. Goodbye. No, I'm like pretty sure you can kill off of this. No, you went for the 236C, didn't build the moon. And we're heating out.
Right. Syria has a chance, gonna find the JB as well.
Got mixed up, gonna cash it out into the level 3. We're gonna be without resources next round, but at least alive. Yeah, I think Zarpax could have worked that in the J214C, MD236C, and that might have killed. It's just
because it built up his moon drive.
Yeah. That's okay. You have all the resources on deck. We have the advantage now. And we're doing a bit of strike.
Yup. Finds the mash.
And potentially gets for game here. Oh, nice immediate jump there on the delay after that delayed 214A. And we're out of there. We're still in there.
Clean hit for his Zarbox. It's gonna be enough. Zero has 2
Good
bars. Yeah, no moon drive.
Oh, doesn't take the run under, and that is not air unblockable. A little
bit
too late.
Low. Yeah.
That's okay. Get open up.
Yup.
Casario though with MD. Are we gonna try? Yeah, there's the throw. Second one.
Holding on to that MD and the throw.
Zarpax gonna win game 5 with a double perfect. Had to lose that round to make sure that he set it up for it.
Yup.
Very well done.
All intentional. Yeah, and Zarbox will take it. 3-2.
All right, and that should move us into our next set. I think we're gonna have, what is it, Spotty Len and Chronicle Chaos?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Spotty already here. Chronicles seems to be joining. We can get Zarbox out of the room. Yo, Zarbox.
There we go.
Okay.
So Miyako is like baby Arquid in a sense, but she kind of strikes at angles that Arquid doesn't quite have an answer for. So like Well, JC from Arcwood is just really big. It doesn't have the same hitbox that like Miyako JB does, where it has like the cross-up hitbox,
for sure.
which can be pretty devastating. And then Miyako also has things like elbow that can kind of come down at you from like an arcing angle that opponents might have trouble dealing with, or like the shockwave on it. On the other hand, Arcwood, just really fast, some really strong pressure. And she can also kind of loop it into her throw into the corner for extra damage. But even if she doesn't, she's got like a good enough amount of threat just from doing strike.
Yeah, she got really good staggers. Also plus frames off of her specials.
Yeah.
Which kind of force a guess, force a kind of RPS with 2-on-4A being like pretty much unreactable, right? But Spotty's gonna find the 5A round start.
And we're gonna go right into 236C. Gonna get the safe jump in the corner.
Yup. 236A. Plus 6. Times the throw.
Here's your cash out again. This time faking it, going low.
Yo, finds the hit. Not gonna be quite enough to kill. Gonna need one more hit. One more throw. Goes for the MD. Oh, tries to mash though. Try something.
At first, I was like, "Why are they doing JA on the jump in instead of 5C or JC?" And you know what? I see why. It looks very similar to like 2A, and you can just threaten with that immediate quick aerial and just say you're either blocking this or this whiffs and you die. Oh my goodness, the throw.
Left, right into throw.
Finish that in air throw since we don't have the bar. Yang beats out the A counter with the immediate B or the slight delay BC.
Yeah, gonna find the JC, gonna be a lot of damage once again.
No. This time left, right, high, low, goes low, same side.
Oh,
great
nice
mash on that MD. We are not respecting this.
Goes for the safe heat.
Nice, gets the throw. And we're gonna be able to cash out on this, even if it's not gonna do a lot of damage. Nope, no, we're not.
We're just gonna keep it. We're gonna go for the Oki. We're gonna cash
go for
out
that
off of the overhead. Yo.
Wow, what a throw. Put you in the corner. 5A, good shields.
Oh, Spotty though, gonna find the JC in.
Yeah, not a big enough shockwave on that 4BC to hit as far as maybe Chronicle would have liked. And now Spotty on the verge of winning the first game. And goes low.
Yo. I think he could have killed with Arc Drive there, if I'm not mistaken.
There would have been a little bit of scaling, so I'm not too sure.
Yeah, it was a bit tricky to see, I think. But yeah, Spotty gonna take game 1.
Oh yeah, we are mashing this time. This time Chronicle gonna find the opening. Not gonna find the air throw. A little too high.
The 4BC.
Oh my gosh. They had the same exact idea, but Chronicle, I think, wanted to charge 214B so that they had the armor for it.
And then Spotty from downtown with the 4BC.
Oh, that's devious. J2BC. Oh no, got the mash out again this time, but it was a little too far away for the pickup.
Oh, drops the combo from Spotty. Gonna find the low though after. Is enough to kill. Yo,
yeah, that'll super kill. You are dead.
Yo.
Blood melted.
The melty blood. Alright. Chronicles need to adjust a bit. Kind of getting hit at the start and not being able to get out of this pressure, but he's gonna get his turn this time. Put Spotty in the corner. No resources for Spotty. Finds the low on that high shield. Oh, a bit of a
not able to find the convert. What J2C? I totally forgot that just spikes you to the ground. Nice elbow. And that'll take to the corner. Doesn't get the wall splat, but that's okay. You still got 3.4 off of that.
Yeah, with the OTG 2-on-4B though from Spotty, it's gonna be a lot of damage.
Spotty is just like, if I am not in my opponent's face for even 1 second, I will die. Just immediately 2-on-4 again.
Put me back in. And the DP though from Chronicles.
Cycling his options. Amount of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very nice. Yeah, Miyako DP Loki kind of good. It goes pretty far, and it has like a good amount of speed to it.
It's true. I believe it is 6, I think, for BDP. Sorry, or ADP.
ADP.
Yeah.
Oh, unblockable.
Oh, we're gonna get caught low as well once again. Faking the double overhead. gonna be quite enough. Gonna need one more
Great.
hit.
In this economy?
We're not attacking. We're afraid of the reset. Oh,
Wow, what a DP. That was actually very well done.
nice.
That was
Yeah.
right in the smallest of gaps. Unfortunately, the MD gonna call out the 2A. No counter MD from Chronicle. And Spotty is gonna take game 2.
Yeah, 2-0 for Spotty. Trying to make it quick. Alright, finds the J4BC. Gonna catch with the low as well. Pushes Spotty to the corner. 3.2. Air dash. Oh, the 2BC though.
Yeah, good call out there on the stagger into empty after the rapid beat. Spotty gonna take advantage once more. And this time, I'm just gonna do 2-3-6-C. That takes you all the way to the corner. A nice 5A match. Recognize that by the time Spotty had landed, was ready to kind of mash, and the -3 that Chronicle would be on the MD made 5A a big threat.
Yeah, but Chronicle's gonna find the mash out. Gonna try and push him to the corner, not quite going.
Do it again.
Oh,
Just do it again.
do it again. No reaction to the clash from Chronicles.
And now set point for Spotty.
Yeah, no moon drive for both. Almost a full meter. Finds the fatal.
And
Oh.
there's the bait on the heat.
Very nice. Very well played.
All right, can we keep this combo going for the entirety of the heat? Yes, we can. Gonna take it into the air, work it into the air throw. Very well done. Another one.
The throw. Yo.
This time going for that left, right?
No
The
resources
same side?
from
No,
Braun.
I got hit.
Yeah, and the 2B.
Yep, just keep it simple. Finishes it with one more meter. And that's the set. Spotty taking a convincing 3-0. And getting some nice points for that.
Yeah. Kinda taking Chronicles out of the run, I think, for like top 1 in the league with that 3-0.
Oh dang. Yeah, because they're kind of cooking on the points so far. And that should be a nice bump for Spotty as well. And
Yeah.
with Rasta winning both of those sets.
Yeah, that'll be like 8 points for Rasta. So we'll see how the numbers turn out.
We've got 3 more sets for tonight. Next up, I believe we have Omajan and Goo User.
Yeah. So it's gonna be
So
Akiha,
who-
Hisui. Yeah?
Another Hisui. Okay.
Goose is like our only other Hisui, I think, around. He plays here and there, doesn't join brackets much, but decides to join the league. Very fun to watch. He has a different playstyle from how Arabs play, I'd say. They don't really
Is
play
that
similar.
Italian Hisui?
Italian Hisui?
I guess that could also be Hungarian Hisui.
I'm pretty sure Gu is Russian, but you know, it could be. I think it's just the color.
It's just this is my day trip. I make a trip over to Italy, and I put the green, white, and red on. And I
Yeah.
go back home, and I gotta switch on my outfit. Because everybody, when they live in a country, wears all of their colors of their flag whenever they're out and about.
Yeah,
It's just how it works.
true. You just move around with your flag.
Yep. All right, and here's Omajan on the Akiher.
Yeah, I mean, the matchup, I think, is even, in my opinion. A lot of Akihas I know hate the matchup because of how item toss works for the neutral for Hisui, but I feel like it's a bit manageable with Akiha, especially once you like get your pressure started. It's really hard for Hisui to get out with not having any kind of reversals and having to rely
I can
on
see
system
that.
mechanics. So I think it like kind of evens out defense and offense wise for like
Help.
however neutral. But you know, we're playing the strike throw. Getting the throws in.
Yeah, but both of these characters being some big ol' I put stuff on you demons, but Hisui's is a little more like instant and kind of part of the block string, whereas for Akiha it's like, I put this on you, now I do block string, and you just don't get out.
Yo.
Like, wow, that was a very, very determined round from Goo.
Yeah, very quick. Spends his MD though. No moon drive. Omajan trying to jump in. Oh, finds a hit. Gonna Take him to the corner.
Oh,
Alright.
what a confirm. And you got the bento on the other side. Not enough to cover the backdash, but that's okay.
What are we shielding for?
Help. Go drops.
Nice shield on the JHRC. Almost spends the moon drive.
I'm not gonna lie. All of these JCs coming from Omajon, I'm just like, they just like me for real.
Just like
It's a good JC. If your character has a charged JC, that alone is a privilege. But when it kind of just covers like at a good like up and down, it can be really good. Great EX ring setup from Omajon. Could avoid the attempt at 3BC. We were seeing that earlier from Araz as a good way to catch Luvi jumping in.
yeah.
But because you have the way to set up the orb and then just to jump away, it's very strong. But you just kind of got exploded on. Oh my
I
goodness.
just dropped the combo into that happens. Went for a different route with the pullback wheel, but the combo's a bit too scaled and doesn't quite work. So didn't manage to cash out. But yeah, gonna find that first game. Playing maybe a bit too aerial. Jumping a bit too much.
I think so. The biggest thing for Hisui, especially with her projectiles, is she does have like one or two that go really high up on an arc.
Yeah.
So if you're jumping in with like a regular super jump for that JC, you can very much get caught if you don't have any way to like get clash with it or just like shield it first. So you want to like threaten not just to coming in with like JC, maybe just threatening with shield.
You could also just always be patient enough. I think pot is decently slow if you're farther out, right? So you can also just be on the lookout and be ready to shield it once it comes into contact. Something I like to try to leverage. Alright, but we're getting the throws. Strike throw.
Good shield. Just waiting to try and find a 5A. Not going to work out. Forward tech from Omajon. Going to keep Gu in the corner and take all of that heat away. That is a very good turnaround. Round 2 is going to look so nice for Omajon with all these resources on deck.
Yeah, no moondrive for Gu, only one bar. Goes for the 5 charge C. Finds the EX, gets the plus frames. The
We're
jump
going to catch that
setups.
with 4BC. How dare you even consider backdashing when I have Moon?
Tries to bait the heat or the DP, doesn't quite work out for him.
Wow, what a starter. That did a chunk of damage. But not enough time to find the shield off that 5B. It was looking close. Just going to run in block.
Yeah.
Throwing yourself into the corner, though. Dangerous situation, but able to actually challenge enough to get toward the backdash.
Yeah, a bit of a drop. It's okay, but we get the reshield though. No resources at all for Gu here. Let's go for the throw.
Good A launcher there.
Yo.
Recognized earlier that Omajon was typically going to just hope that they could restart the pressure instead of trying to gamble on the shield. And there we go. Get the 2A. Going in MD. Messes up the setup, however.
Yeah, a bit of an unfortunate drop. Shields the wheel though. And the bento gonna punish.
Got a little too gung-ho with that JC. She's jumping right into that bento setup. We were building a small little floor is lava moment.
Can't touch the ground.
I like the start here, just waiting, playing patient. No reason to fully commit until you get more MD.
Yeah, for sure. But gotta be careful of the bento. Nice shield. Tries to go for the
And
BC.
finds the JC, or the 5C.
Yeah, JC fatal. Nice big club.
Nice single air into throw. Finds the low this time after only, I think it was just 1 or 2 overheads.
Yeah, that was a single JB into the low.
And now you have all this meter to run an insane amount of block string. Doesn't even need it. We were trying to swing on that JC. And Omajon with a technical perfect.
Save jump works out for Oma. 1 apiece. Yeah, I like the switch into like playing a bit more grounded, waiting a bit more for Gu to toss his items, spend his resources, even if he sets up his bentos. Still manages to get it. Yo, item toss.
They're not ready, yeah. Was able to get to the side and go low with like just enough time. I don't know if Omajon could have found like a 2C in time.
Yeah, I don't think so. It was probably plus enough. Oh, smoke bomb.
6C. Air throw away from the corner? Are we going? Yeah, we're going away.
Gu likes his left rights.
It's so good. It's so good, Luffy.
Yeah, I mean, 2BC is broke. 2-2C though, we have issues.
That move is also broken.
Dude, we have issues. Alright, but it's gonna find the 4BC.
And that'll be enough. Just need one little bit of meter spend. And Goo fighting back.
Yeah.
Both players really low on MD. But I think it's going to be on Oma to be a little more careful on the approach without it.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice 2B.
I'm kind of
Catch some hesitation.
Yeah. Stagger not tight enough. I like that Oma's been going for the 5 charge B more during pressure, but a bit more layering could help out. Because she
What
gets
is with these Hisui players in EU getting so good at using 3BC anti-air like that? I don't feel like I've ever seen Hisui players from the US go for that like nearly as often.
It's the vision. How fast is it actually? I think it's like 8 frames.
It's decently fast.
Yeah, like, it's
but being a moon skill, it's like, and that goes high like that, you're really, really relying on it as a as a anti-air. Good on Goo. That was a very decisive game 3.
Yeah, I just had Oma on the lockdown. Couldn't really get out. Even with the few scrambles, ends up winning them. And good. Potentially last game. Oh, the run up 6BC.
Oh, we're gray beating it. I didn't even know that was allowed on Hisui combos.
Hisui can never gray beat. Yeah. Air throw out of the corner.
Same side. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Oma, I got hit by that too.
Yeah,
that was brutal.
Devious.
And that's gonna kill.
Devious left right. Goo with the perfect. Using all his resources to close out that round, but is on set point now.
Yeah. As long as you can like sit back and maybe charge a little bit or catch Oma approaching dangerously with the resources that are there, you should be okay. But Goo not really taking the space and just looking to scrap.
Yup, wants to throw hands. Oh, and
finds it.
Yup. Doesn't have meter to spend, yeah.
Oh wow, I'm surprised that didn't catch the tech.
Yeah, one thing about 3BC or like Dust in general is that it's not AUB. So it's a bit harder.
Really?
So
Oh yeah, I guess so. It doesn't like have enough time. I think you'd have the MD to really catch it.
Yeah. It's unlike Akiha. Oh, and Goo gets it with the overhead. Yeah. Unlike Akiha's 3BC.
Yeah, that was just rough because it's like
just put him in the blender.
Put him in the blender, like even without resources, Goo was doing a great job of piloting the neutral, and it just felt like Omajan was just a bit lost on where exactly to go. Hisui's buttons being as quick as they are and kind of have like a decent amount of size to them can make it a little awkward to challenge once Goo just repeatedly showed, I'm not letting you jump in on me.
Yeah.
And it kind of became, all right, how do I want to do this? We could maybe have seen more approaches with things like 2BC or 214, but just in the scrap itself, Goo was able to very much take advantage.
Yeah. Pretty close set. Elma just couldn't really find his way in through the air, which they kind of tried to apply a bit too much, I think. But could have probably played a bit more. Shielded the items, more grounded. Shielded the items on the ground. Right. Tried to wait for the approach and call out those kind of things with like preemptive 5Cs or like on reaction. Right.
Yeah, you could try and approach more, threaten with like the idea of BC.
Yeah.
But it takes a bit of time to kind of build that up, and we were seeing a lot of MD usage outside of the shield interactions, so it just became a matter of value. Do you value using it now or, to try and close the distance on dangerous projectiles, or do you want to like MD in a situation that's less favorable for you so you can get out?
Yeah, it'd be a bit rough for sure. I mean, I understand why some Akia players do hate the matchup. It just takes time to get used to that kind of play, I think. Alright, but next up, we have yet another CL. Every day is CL day. We have Cloudopedia versus Llewellyn. We'll see how this goes.
I don't remember. Cloudopedia is German?
No, he's
French?
from Switzerland.
Switzerland, okay.
Yeah. German is Cassiria. I think.
It's Kasurio.
Yeah,
Okay.
German is Kasurio.
Yeah, I think I got the two mixed up.
Yeah. Kasurio was outplayed. I don't think Cloudo was. I'm pretty sure he was not.
Yeah, I think yeah. Then Zarpox was also there. We had
Zarpox
a
was
nice gaggle. I'm so sad we didn't get any pictures. I'm just gonna have to come back next year.
Yeah, next year. See Arcma outplayed next year. We'll have Lumina.
Low key, I'd love to go to what is that one in July that's in France?
Mix up. I think mix up.
Yeah, mix up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw Lumina was there, but I'm
Yeah.
like,
Lumina's a mix
shit.
up.
My July plans are kind of unknown right now.
Yeah.
But like, it would be really funny. On the other hand, I would have to go to France.
Yeah.
I've been looking at those ticket prices and
Kinda rough.
I was like, Vienna's pretty far away. That'll probably be pretty expensive, super cheap. And then I'm like, oh, I mean, Lyon has an airport. This will be fine.
Oof.
No.
3 times the price.
Here we go. We got Llewellyn on the Alker.
On the Alco. Yo. Cloudopedia on the CL. Well, what are your thoughts on this matchup, actually?
It's hard, but like it's fine.
Yeah.
The main thing is you're just dealing with Alco stuff in the corner.
Yeah.
And there are some days I just don't want to deal with that. So then I
Understand.
don't play with CL, but it's a matchup that like it doesn't really matter on my end who I play for it. I do just kind of have to be better.
Okay. I mean, yeah. It do be Alco.
I'm liking the spacing so far. Cloudopedia just opting to stay back. You don't really have to full on respect some of these things.
Yeah.
The benefit is you do have Halo, which can be really nice at challenging certain angles, especially at range.
Yeah.
The issue can be like running up at Alco because she starts to get so much more off of things like 2BC.
Yeah.
Or just mashing out that 2C. She kind of has the Roa sense where like she's got like good range on the ground, which can be kind of hard for CL to contest in certain aspects.
Yeah, but also very hard to contest Alco in the air in general with like how many options she has. But a bit
True.
hungry on Moondrive for both players. Just go for the overhead.
No, yeah, it was a little too late. And usually when they're lower to the ground like that, even before that next jump, you may want to try and find 2-2C or just like not even do anything at all.
Yeah. Or we're just a bit too slow to catch that.
Oh, tried to fuzzy jump, but gets caught on the landing by the second part. Llewellyn taking round 1.
Yeah. Has Moondrive on deck. Cloudopedia with no Moondrive. A bit of meter though. 2 bars. Comes the air throw. Reaction on that shield B. The run up 5A. Cloudopedia gonna get the full conversion. Key safe jump. Tries to BC. Shields from Llewellyn. Build up that moon slightly. Oh, but it's gonna find the hit with the keys. Trying to 2-2B. Put him in the corner. One more hit.
Yoink. And there's that air throw off of the 6C. The 6C one's a little cheesy because you're in the air for so long, you get like extra time to react to it. But because it's 6C and you expect them to do anything else, it's like, that's a little weird.
Yeah.
It's a very vulnerable position. You could probably do something like Fuzzy Match 5A, and if that doesn't work, like jump after.
Yeah, they could also stagger with 2 and 4B, I believe, right? J2 and 4B.
2 and 4B? Yeah, you could do like 2 on 4B in the air, but it's very vulnerable if you don't have the MD to cancel.
Yeah.
Wait, left, right?
Oh, just
Okay.
shield. Alco
You're right.
players?
Alco players when I.
Alco players when orb?
Oh
just
my
go for
gosh.
Echo?
Oh no!
Dodges the
Cloudopedia
heat.
read that like a book. Still has the heat on deck though. Has to be careful to make sure this block string is good. Nice. 214A, very unsafe. You may have died for that.
Oh yeah, nothing on
You
that
definitely
shield.
died for that. We don't even need the meter.
Yeah.
There's a thing about like charge 214A in block string is something that like CL players do for some reason, and it's like it's ass. It's ass. You're not plus.
Yeah.
You it's super slow. It's a weird move to use, and like even after you use it, you're like a little lost in what to do with the rest of the block string.
Yeah, I think it's
Big Rising J.
It's a crutch you can use to like end your pressure safely. Sometimes.
I guess, but like there's like enough ways for you to end it safer.
True. You can also just 3B and wait, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, laser X. Alright, gotta find the shield on the staggers.
Gets opened up again. You are going down.
We're trying to reset, but we're not attacking.
Chuck's brick.
Cat chuck brick.
This is not going to be enough to kill, but I mean, you're applying such great. No, we are desperate. We are super desperate. Even at that height, if that was like JC, you're still not getting that hit.
Yeah, Cloudo kind of the guy that does Hyro. Like
Look, I'm a guy who loves Hyroing, and especially obtuse areas, but there is like a reality you have to expect where like there are certain spots you just can't do that move.
I don't think we look at the reality when it's Cloudo doing Hyro. Cloudo kind of just lets it rip. Yo, finds the 5A. Oh, drops a combo though. Oh, the shield.
That's okay though. Weren't ready for it. We got that 2C and Alright, 63C.
Can find the hit, full pickup.
Oh, we were trying to reset into throw. Nice hold on the shield.
Yeah, gets the shield A. Oh, no confirmed though, unfortunate. Kinda hard.
Oh, he gets the pickup? Okay.
Yeah. Found the Hyro.
Yeah, there's that stagger now.
Yeah.
Has to force the MD.
Oh.
We're so scared right now. We didn't even get the J6BC.
Watch out for the jump.
No, yeah, you have to 2-2 BC.
Yeah, why can't she jump cancel it? Ask Kamone, but
It's fun.
well, it's funny. No, I don't agree.
It might be Gap. Some people have been saying this.
Who?
A cabal of players have been saying this.
This is crazy.
Oh my gosh, laser beams.
We're just making it rain down. Oh, the 2-2B though, no fear.
Yeah, we were super not safe. Oh, doesn't actually try and cash it out, but gonna find a pickup anyways in the corner.
Oh, goes for the 336A. Keeping the pressure. Dylan just going for the shield after blocking the 214A. Could maybe.
If Cloudopedia had done that like a second or two earlier, he got that hit.
Alright, shield on the safe zone.
I was staying back. Backing up. Nice catch. Not able to find a like a jump cancel to keep the combo going. Oh yeah, just a nice jump in there.
Oh, drops combo.
I will say, oh, good catch on the DP as well. All right, Llewellyn cooking. Gonna bring us right into game 3, last round potentially. This could be a clean sweep.
This could end it all. Llewellyn is trying to take that first
damn.
place.
Yeah, I'm liking the hunt here, but oh no, it'll happen to you. It'll happen to you. Here's the throw. Okay, and yep. This is the scary part. You're dealing with the alco pressure, and we saw it earlier. It is a very strong tool. Another one. Oh, you might have died for this.
Not quite. Oh no, you
You
did.
died.
You died. You took 2.5. You know, you took 2.5 from throw. Is it okay? It's not okay. This Alco character.
She's not the only one that does this.
This Alco.
That's the crazy part.
It's true. We got like 3 other characters that do this. Actually,
Yeah.
Miyako doesn't quite get 2.5, I think.
I think
it's like
Miyako's the
2.1.
only one who like kind of struggles to output that damage without like a ton of bar.
Yeah, I think
But,
Miyako gets like
Lark,
2.1.
Oma, it hurts. But no, that was very well done from Llewellyn. It was very
Yeah,
much
very well
in the
played.
bag there.
Yeah, just had the
Uh,
reads on Cloudo, trying to be a bit more defensive.
Yeah, Cloudo tried to be a bit more aggressive near the end with those J6 PCs, but it's like, I think by that time, Llewellyn was pretty convinced to just kind of tighten up and just wait for Cloudo to make a bit more mistake. That's the big thing for CL is like, you can cover a lot of options and you can make a lot of overcommitments, but you can only overcommit as much as you can until your opponent starts baiting them out, and that hurts.
Yeah. I mean, just
But
saw.
congrats.
Yeah, found Cloudo turtling up a bit near the end.
Mm-hmm.
I just got the hits, got the throws. But yeah, Llewellyn.
So we are on our set of the night, last set of the night, I think. We got Wandrel and Spookso. I have never heard of either of these players.
So, Wandrel plays Arcwade. I
Okay.
believe he was outplayed. And Spookso's a bit newer-ish to the game. He's like our up and coming CL player, you can say.
Y'all have another one?
We have 4.
I mean, I can't even talk. We have a ton of CL players in the US now, so it's just like
Yeah, but like comparatively, right? Like the size of the region, right?
she's too cool. She's just too cool.
I'm not sure about that one.
No, she's cool. Like you pick up the controller with that character and like you get to have so much fun.
Oh. But yeah, Spookso a bit newer to the game. Honestly, he's kind of been going crazy. Spookso kind of been popping off. Whenever he plays, like you see the improvements in his gameplay, but yeah.
Nice.
Wandrel doesn't, I think mainly at offlines you see him. You'll see him at offlines. Not a lot in net play. I think he joined this one league. I can't remember other brackets that he's joined recently, really. Yeah, generally just an offline player. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how Spookso can handle Wandrel.
And here we go. So this matchup also like basically even. CL can get a lot off of having the range advantage, but you are going to be like a Contra character. You are going to be running and gunning because the moment Arcwood closes that distance down, it is so scary.
Yeah, you gotta be careful dealing with the Arcwade. With Spookso finding the Fatals, unfortunately not finishing his combos. Gonna have to spend that MD.
I thought Spookso was just gonna like MD fall JB, like no, not even jump cancel, but it was the smarter decision. Great jump cancel from Wandrel.
Yeah,
that
nice.
is going to hurt.
Yeah, I think it's kind of hard for CL to kind of escape Arcwade in neutral, really, as well as she does against other characters because of how much speed she has on that JB.
The one benefit she has is, at least off of certain moves, like off of throw tech, CL can like pretty consistently get out with Halo, only if Arcwood doesn't have 3-bar. But when you're in the corner, you are mortal like everyone else, and you got to find a way to Abare or like shield out.
Yeah.
Wandrel taking the game the first round, but now Spookso has a chance to run some offense.
Alright, going for the safe jump, MDs. Oh, finds
Gets
the
the
throw.
throw. Good backdash, doesn't get covered by the key throw. CL 2C can be kind of awkward at catching backdashes if you're not like super close, and even then,
Yeah.
I think some she just doesn't get to. So key is like a slightly safer option.
I think on meaty, she should always catch if she's like point blank with the 2C. But yeah, it can be awkward as some like spacings, even if meaty.
Yeah. Oh, nice catch there with the 4BC or the 6BC.
6BC,
No,
yeah,
fear.
no fear.
And are you're gonna kill? No, can't work it back to the ground.
Alright, Spookso holding it down.
Yeah, the delay into the low. That is a big Arcwood thing. Is just like you have the high and the low. The high is slower than the low, but you have enough time to just delay stagger the low.
Yeah, the timing is.
So you could just mess with someone who's just reacting to the speed.
Yeah.
That's the big little check. And
yeah, because you can
good
hit
on
both.
Wandrel.
You can hit both on the same frame, I'm pretty sure. Like the exactly same frame. You can hit the low on the same frame as the overhead, so it's pretty hard. You kind of just need to wait out the low and just react to the overhead if it ever comes out.
You just gotta wait for the hand, and when you see the hand, you're like, oh, okay, I know where it's going.
Yep.
He tries to jump out, not enough time.
So he's still blocking.
The IAD into the throw, we were given respect.
And end it in air throw. Oh, tries to go for a
Oh,
throw.
throw into
again.
throw. We are plus.
Yep, it's true. With throw spells. So
Help!
Yes.
Help me!
Help! Get me out! This arc
Oh, we're out of there.
Alright, we
Oh,
got the
what I call
heat
out on the
with air
jump.
throw.
I think Wandrall recognized that Spookso got kind of caught off guard when that 6BC last round came
Yeah.
out, when they tried to like run in and jump. So Spookso tried to just straight up jump, and Wandrall ready with the air throw to catch. It's a perfect.
Oh, the 6BC
Oh,
as
we're
well.
coming in. No fear. Can finish that with the A-Rekka,
Yeah,
and
that's
you
a
get a
safe
safe jump. Oh no, going low. Yoink.
These throws. No text from Spookso. Just holding it down. Gonna be stuck in the corner for quite a bit. Gonna find a double overhead.
That's gonna be your life.
That's
No,
enough.
it's not.
Oh, drops
Never
a
mind.
combo.
Arkwood players when they've got to do a combo is bleed. Sorry, that's a classic. I had to bring
Awkward
it back.
players catching strays. Alright, we find the heat, get the health back. Oh, but the 2BC mash.
I cannot believe that reached. That move is kind of big.
It's
Oh,
pretty
no.
huge. Oh, the fatal.
Yeah, it took a little too long to get back down with that second jump, so it wasn't able to come back with JB. Gave Wandrall a good amount of time to just challenge the air interaction. And quickly now, we are on potentially the final game of the night.
Yeah.
Spookso got to lock in.
CL bros. It might be doomed.
Yeah, a lack of experience, especially against a character like Arkwood, is kind of big. Because of how she gets in and runs her pressure, if you give her too much respect, she actually will take a mile.
Alright, but he's gonna land a mash on that rapid beat.
Oh, nice turnaround.
Very nice side switch. 3.5.
Tries to 2B, but the true ancestor JC is very big. Oh, that was very tricky movement from Spookso. I like it, but just wasn't able to find a hit in time. Nice 2BC. Wanderall tried to react jump shield, but was just a little too late.
4BC.
Same side, doesn't catch the backdash, and you are back in. We are retreating. Oh my gosh, got the absolute. That was gap. That was the absolute tippy toe of that hitbox.
Yeah.
We're gonna confirm into everything. Give me that. Give me that damage.
Gonna take the round. Spookso fighting back, slowly adapting, adjusting to the matchup, adjusting to one draw. Oh,
Oh, actually gets it. But we're 2-2 being out and getting the. Oh no, a little too late on the cash out.
I think it's also because Spookso was a bit airborne when the hit came out.
Maybe.
Can be kind of
That's a good
finicky
question.
sometimes.
Okay, we are fighting in the air.
Yep, but we're finding these JBs. We're getting the hits.
All right, what's the mix here?
Has Moon Drive.
JB just staying same side, jumps over the 4BC. Oh my god, we are moon skilling.
Oh, tries to
No,
find the
you
JA.
almost had it. The JA was a little too stubby, doesn't catch one draw being just a little too low, and now you're fighting for your life.
Gotta find the heat.
Oh yeah, the half charge on the 5C maybe
Yeah.
was getting them to panic block high. And we get the cash out, get the moon back. We're in the cycle now. This is a cycle between moon and meter. Good blocks.
Oh,
And there's that
the
IED
empty.
throw.
Yeah.
One draw turning it around, and now potential set point here.
Spookso has a bit more resources though, both about even on Moon. Gonna find the rapid beat, confirm into the air throw. Oh, the half charge again with the 2C.
I don't even think it would be that bad if Spookso was just shielding, because that is unblockable, not overhead. So if you shield the half charge at least, you can do something after it. Oh my gosh, the damage is coming out.
I mean, the unblockable
Finds the
crushes
JB.
the low shield.
No, I mean going for high shield,
Oh,
because we're seeing
yeah.
this slight dip up from the block. Oh, nice back off.
Oh, could have
Doesn't
gotten
cash it
2-6.
out.
That's fine. Yeah, we keep the pressure going. No Moon
And
Drive
there's
on
that
action.
2BC.
Yeah.
Good patience. 2BC doesn't hit like that, though, from CL. We're going to be scrapping for damage.
Gonna need 2 hits. Oh, the mash on the 2-2B.
Oh, nice catch. Doesn't connect with the 236C because of the delay. Spookso fighting.
Oh.
Great catch on the 214A. That's not going to be enough, though.
Gonna need one more hit. One more throw to end it. Oh, tries to
the
go for
2-2B
it.
to get out. I think the biggest issue was kind of cut some of those hits early.
Yeah.
So and they needed to find it into J214C because they didn't really have the resources to go back down. I think with like a 1 or 2 more hits that were left out could have killed off of it, but it was still an insane pickup. So I don't blame them for not going for it. Just unfortunately, in that really clutch situation where you both have no health, it becomes how do you want to guess? And Spookso and Wonderall decided, you know what? I'm 2-2 being because it is strong, and it worked out.
This DP kind of broke. Yeah, I mean, very well played though, still. Kind of got more into the groove of playing, adapting to one draw now he's doing, adjusting to the neutral as well. Just a bit more cleanup on some of the combos like Arkma said, right? Leaving a bit damage off the table, right? That could have gone in to close out that game. But yeah. And that's it for our games, I think, right?
I believe so.
That's all our games. Alright, I mean, GG's to everyone. Thank you for coming. Thank you for Mr. Arkma for helping out on the commentary.
I appreciate.
It seems like. Do you want Thug Finals?
Yeah, let's Thug Finals right now.
Hold on. Let me play my secondary. Even the playing field.
This guy.
Even. What do you mean? Your Kahaku's too good. Kahaku's too good for my Akiha.
She's so ass, bro. I am fighting for my life.
Your Kohaku. It's true. Kohaku bros, it might not be so good. It might be weak.
She's so cool and nothing works.
Nothing
I mentioned
works.
Getting like the furthest hit on like CL2C.
Yeah.
Kohaku has like 20 moves that are somehow shorter than that, and I don't get it. You try hitting Kohaku 2C.
Kohaku 2C is gigantic.
Someone is in the air, it's bleak.
Oh yeah.
That move ass. It's pretty good, but it's ass. Some of these characters have 2Cs that cover my entire house, the entire county that I live in.
It's true.
And I just gotta hold that shit. It's also really slow.
How fast is it? 9 frames?
I think it's 8 or 9.
9 is pretty.
It's one of those
Nice
moves where they show up like before the hitbox comes out, and that tilts me to no end.
Yeah,
well,
I mean,
you really did just take 4.6 for that.
It's looking bleak. Hell? Am I dead? I'm not dead.
No, I tried to be fancy.
Oh, the air dash back in. Playing on full window, I'll always complain about this. Playing on full window is kind of bleak.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. I used to play on that, but my computer started not liking it, so I play on full screen now.
I play on full window when I'm streaming. Well, when I'm hosting. Because I need to like tab out to change the scores.
Oh, for sure. You're right. Oh yeah, 5C is awful on whip because so in AACC, 5C was a Rekka. It was two parts. And the first one is the like the thrust out, and then the second part would be the twirl if you wanted it. In this game, it's one giant button. It like messes up caching backdash half the time. It is very slow and has a lot of recovery. It is ass.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if they did make it so that it is like a follow-up and not.
It's really funny too, because a lot of Koha's combos, you're usually just using the first part of 5B.
It ends up losing you damage, I think.
Oh my god, I cannot believe that reframe.
This DP kind of broke. I'm not gonna lie.
It's very good. It might be top 3 DPs.
It might be top 1 DP, if we're being honest.
I think usage case, it's a little weird, but like it is very good. It has good spacing.
We don't care.
Sorry, that plant setup, not real.
Not real. True.
Not real. That is super negative. If you do like, Arc could probably do like 214C to catch that.
True.
It's
yeah,
like
it's
Mario
7
can
frames.
214C. What is it? CL can Hyro, Roa can Hyro, Who else has? It's if you have a special that comes out kind of fast, you beat that because she can't MD off of it until
Yeah,
like
because
the
it's in
end
the
of the
X.
turn.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
until like the full plant is not on the ground.
At that point, it's not even worth MDing, right?
Yeah.
Because you can just block.
Well, you're not gonna get the chance to.
I mean,
You're
yeah,
gonna
because it's in
die.
the EX. It's just how EXs work. You get to combo.
I just tried to left right on Arc with DP. It might be cooked.
Guys, is it cooked? Oh no, he guessed right. My 214C!
Oh, I was trying to plant tree, but I was way too early.
Unfortunate.
So. I don't want to talk backdash. That was just me backdashing in the corner, which I should not be doing.
Oh, I'm dropping.
Oh, we're not going to talk about 5B. We're not going to talk about backdash anymore either.
Catching backdash with Joe Striker. This character might need help. Come on.
I want to just make a video of like all the really shitty situations that Kohaku could just find herself in.
I'm surprised I punished for that DP. Hold on.
You're right.
I'm always gonna buffer
my
DP
God.
playing this character. I'm sorry.
I tried to 214C, or not 214C. I tried to 2C.
Listen. I have a DP, I'll use it.
I just thought like I would be able to just like catch with 5C.
Oh.
Just give her a throw combo. It's not the throw that is an issue. If she had a throw combo, it'd actually be kind of good, but you still have to find the throw. And against characters with DPs, it's bleak.
She spaces herself out too much for her throw to be that crazy, right?
Yeah. Like the nice thing is you get a pretty cool left right off a throw, but like you know, it's not as good as some of these other champions.
Unfortunately. I had a vision, right? So hear me out.
It would have worked.
Sometimes I just gotta let it rip. My shield.
I was super punishable there. You could have just killed me.
Yeah. Nah, I tried to high shield the air dash. My shield just didn't come out. Nice.
I just like every time I 236B now, I'm like, I swear to God, if this clashes, I'm going to cry. That move is way too clash prone, and then I die because Kohaku doesn't have clash interactions that she wins. Oh,
No staggers.
my rapid B, no.
I keep air dashing back
Confirm off
in.
of.
Oh, nice.
No, I thought I was gonna hit.
Not quite.
Nice, nice.
Oh? Wait, hold on. Vicing might be broke. Come on, never mind. Take that change back, thank you.
I gotta preempt it 3 years into the future.
Broke is broke. I tried to do this fucking buffer DP.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
I could have maybe shielded back because I didn't hit you on shield. I don't think I could.
I don't think you could because it's an invul, right? Because I shielded.
Yeah.
I'm not getting my 214A. It's leakage. I'm dead. Ow.
I realized I was like, oh, I just need a hard knockdown this into 236 BC. I have the meter to kill.
Yo, just need the hit.
Yeah. Me going dummy brain to figure out how I can make this combo super easy.
Keep it simple. If it kills,
Yeah, it's just like if I know I'm gonna get that 236 BC and it'll kill, I'm gonna go for it. I'm really bad about that against Ushi because I'm like, oh wait, I don't need as much damage to do this, but I'm never like if I'm like getting my combo where it's not quite gonna get to the round meter.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I will do one more. But against Ushi, you can do it a little earlier.
Yeah.
Because of where her health's at.
Yeah, because it's percentage, right? Like the bar is percentage.
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm never getting that. It's weak. I should have DP'd. Low key, I should have let it rip. Could not buffer DP.
It's bleak.
It's bleak. How do you buffer 2-2? Hell?
Oh, fuck. The biggest change this character needs, I need her jump to not be 7 frames instead of however. It should just be the rest of the same as everybody else.
It's what?
It's one more than like most other characters.
Yeah, so it's 5.
No, I think it's slower than that. I might have it wrong, but it's definitely not as good, which sucks because Maid's Koha does not have this problem.
Because the cast is generally 4 until it's like Vlav, Koma, Kohaku, and Dante's.
It's bleak. I legitimately couldn't do anything out of that.
Oh, Ancestor JC might be broke. Ah, my 4B.
Pew, 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 pew.
Oh, that's double. Duly noted. Oh?
That I'm actually very impressed that actually connected into the 236B. Because if you do 236A there,
Yeah. It doesn't reach?
it doesn't connect. It
Uh,
feels so bad.
Yeah,
Thinking
might
of
need
dash
help.
startup. Yeah, dash startup also
Everything Koha has probably sucks, Lucky.
it's bleak. I'm
It's
trying to
bleak.
think of like things she has that are like just good. 6BC? Have you seen the hitbox on 6BC?
6BC is broke, but she doesn't get it back up.
No, it's not even that. That move is not anywhere close to as big as it is, like,
As it
looking on the
looks,
animation.
yeah.
Yes, it's so bad. It sucks because it's frame 9, and it looks huge as shit, so it should be great. Even if it was like, yeah, you still don't get a pickup after, it would be fine, because you at least get to push the opponent off of you. But it's not even that big. I was playing against Medusa the other day, and he's coming in with, I think, 214.
Yeah.
At like kind of mid-range out of the corner, and I'm like, oh, this is the time I'm gonna punish. You see 6BC start up, and it just goes through like half of his body. It doesn't hit him, and I die.
I mean, Vlav.
No, I had to look at it. His hitbox shift, if it matched the animation, wouldn't have been enough. But because it doesn't, I got blown up. So
Yeah, but like even if it was as big, right? It wouldn't because I'm pretty sure there are ranges where it just doesn't confirm to 236C.
yeah, no, there is, and I honestly think it would be fine balance-wise. It would be kind of
Yeah.
fucked up if a character had a range like that, and they were able to
Yeah.
instantly confirm it into like a hard knockdown or into a full combo. Cough, cough, half the cast.
Oh.
But like, this character doesn't have to be good, but I just wish her stuff just functioned and she could be like a
Yeah,
solid mid.
that's fair.
But that's enough about the Koha rant. Thank
Yeah.
you everybody for entering week 5 of the league. How many more weeks are there?
We're going on to 7. So we usually have 2 days per week,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not doing one next Sunday. But like week 7 will
Is
be
he?
full. Yeah. I do them
Alright.
Thursday, Sunday. Right, and we have technically 3 more days left. 3 more days of the league left. We need to get to sorting the points for the people to get the leaderboard going. Yeah. And see you guys next Thursday, I believe. And thank you again for Mr. Muddy Kips for joining me on comms, helping out.
I appreciate it. Always fun to get a chance to yap.
Yeah,
I've been on a bit of a yap fest the last few brackets
love
that I've
yapping.
been participating
Yeah,
in.
TMN, Mash Fest, I believe, right?
TMN Mash Fest. I won't be on Mash Fest this week, I don't believe. So I'll actually be participating in the bracket.
Hi?
So
Yeah. I,
we'll be so back.
yeah, I want to join Mash Fest. It's just at the same time as when I break my fast, which is 7 p.m. for me. And it's like,
Oh
do
yeah,
I
so
eat food or do I play Lumina?
a guy like me would just do both at the same time. But
Yeah.
I mean, I also am not fasting. So
Yeah,
that is,
yeah. Alright.
at some point, you just gotta enjoy that food.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. We'll see. Maybe I join this week because because I'm on spring break.
Oh,
I have
nice,
a week
nice.
break. Yeah. Alright. Anyways, thank you people for watching. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for everyone for playing. And yeah, see you next Thursday. Bye bye.
Ooh.